This new artificial intelligence predicts your life and then it also predicts your death. Researchers in Denmark are harnessing artificial intelligence and data from millions of people to help anticipate the stages of an individual's life all the way to the end, hoping to raise awareness of the technology's power and its perils. Far from any morbid fascinations, the creators of Life2Vec want to explore patterns and relationships that so-called deep learning programs can uncover to predict a wide range of health or social life events. It's a very general framework for making predictions about human lives. It can predict anything where you have training data. Soon Lehman, professor at Technology University Denmark, says, and one of the authors of the study, recently published in Nature Communicational Science. For Lehman, the possibilities are endless. He said it could predict health outcomes, so it could predict fertility or obesity, or you could maybe predict who will get cancer and who does not get cancer, but it could also predict if you're going to make a lot of money. Now, I can't believe that because it depends on who you meet and it's a matter of chance as well, luck. But anyway, the algorithm uses a similar process as that of ChatGPT, but instead it analyzes variables impacting life, such as birth, education, social benefits, or even work schedules. The team is trying to adapt the innovations that enable language processing algorithms to examine the evolution and predictability of human lives based on detailed event sequences. From one perspective, lives are simply sequences of events. People are born, visit the pediatrician, start school, move to a new location, get married, and so on, Lehman says. And yet the disclosure of the program quickly spawning claims of new death calculator, quote unquote, with some fraudulent sites duping people with offers to use the AI program for life expectancy prediction, often in exchange for submitting personal data. The researchers insist the software is private and unavailable on the internet or to the wider research community for now. Data from 6 million. The base for the Life2Vec model is the anonymized data of around 6 million Danes, from Denmark that is, collected by the official Statistics Denmark agency. By analyzing sequences of events, it's possible to predict life outcomes right up until the last breath, they said. And when it comes to predicting death, the algorithm is right in 78% of the cases. When it comes to predicting if a person will move to another city or country, it's correct 73% of the cases. We look at early mortality, so we take a very young cohort between 35 and 65, and we try to predict based on the 8-year period from 2008 to 2016 if a person dies in the subsequent 4 years, Lehman said. The model can do that really well, but better than any other algorithm that we could find, he said. And according to the researchers, focusing on this age bracket, where deaths are usually few and far between, allows them to verify the algorithm's reliability. However, the tool is not yet ready for the use outside a research setting. For now, it's a research project that we are exploring that's possible and what's not possible, Lehman said. He and his colleagues also want to explore long-term outcomes as well as the impact of social connections that they have on life and health. The public counterpoint. For the researchers, the project presents a scientific counterweight to the heavy investments into AI algorithms by large technology companies. They can also build models like this, but they're not making them public, and they're not talking about them, Lehman says. They're just building them to, hopefully for now, sell you more advertisements or sell more advertisements and sell you more products. He said it was important to have an open public counterpoint to begin to understand what can even happen with data like this. Pernille Tranberg, a Danish data ethics expert, told AFP that this was especially true because similar algorithms were already being used by businesses such as insurance companies. They probably put you into groups, they say, Okay, you have a chronic disease, the risk is this and that, Tranberg said. It can be used against us to discriminate us so that we will have to pay a higher insurance premium, or you can't get a loan from the bank, or you can't get public health care because you're going to die anyway, she said. When it comes to predicting our own demise, some developers have already tried to make such algorithms commercial. On the web, we're already seeing prediction clocks which show how old we are going to get, Tranberg said. Some of them are not at all reliable. This is from agency France Press, and it's by Camille Bass-Wollert on Science Alert. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.